So then guys, in just under a month from now, we are going to have the announcement of the next generation of the Apple Watch. It's going to be the Apple Watch Series 11. And I want to tell you everything that we know about it. But first of all, let's quickly go over where we are with the Apple Watch Series 10. Now, the Apple Watch Series 10, Apple acclaimed that it's the biggest design change they've had in a long time. And to be deadly honest, after you wear it, you do actually begin to see the differences with the Series 10. The Series 10 is actually 10% thinner than the last generation of the Apple Watch, and it also has a larger display inside of it. And in fact, that larger display right now, especially if you go for the bigger version of it, is actually slightly bigger than the likes of the Apple Watch Ultra screen right now. But what also comes with the Apple Watch Series 10 is also the same battery life what we had with the previous generations. Now, some of you guys are a little bit disappointed with this and hope that Apple just kept the same thickness and also just gave us a slightly bigger battery life. And to be honest, this is an option I personally would have wanted too. But what I would be saying, the new Apple Watch Series 10 is definitely a sleek watch out there, and obviously it is definitely a great buy. But going towards the Apple Watch Series 11, what kind of changes are we going to be seeing there? Well, mainly it's only going to be little enhancements this time round. Mainly the big change is going to be the S11 chip inside of it. Do remember we got the S10 chip inside of the likes of the Apple Watch Series 10, but the S11 chip is going to be an updated version, probably going to be just slightly more powerful, but this chip also does enable lots of other features too. And one of them is going to be the ability that if you do get the cellular version of the Apple Watch Series 11 this time, and that is you'll be able to connect to 5G connectivity or 5G bands. What I would be saying with this is obviously you're probably not going to get super fast 5G connectivity. And to be honest, on an Apple Watch, you don't actually need that. You probably only need the same sort of speeds as 4G speeds out there. You know, the most that you're actually going to push down to your watch is going to be the likes of streaming music. We just need the speed of that to actually happen. But it's more the capability, especially that so many cellular sort of companies out there, you know, service providers, they're shutting down 3G. They're definitely doing that here in the UK, for example, and they're just keeping 4G and 5G activated. And the likes of, say, like the Series 10, well, if they're shutting down all these 3G, well, the only signals that you can jump onto right now is 4G. So the ability to jump onto 5G signal is definitely something that we want out there. And obviously, hopefully, that this is going to be a leak that is definitely going to be coming true with the Series 11. Now, something else that we've also heard is that the S11 chip is also going to be giving a slightly better battery life than what we had with the Series 10. What I'm going to be saying here is do not expect, you know, like a 50% gain in battery life. If anything, it's probably only going to be, say, a 10% increase or something like this. Maybe an extra hour a day in battery life, what we're going to get. And this is the reason why we're going to get this, is the new sort of stacked version of the S11 chip and how it's going to be built this time round. So yeah, we're fingers crossed here we're going to get slightly better battery life than we got with the Series 11. But what I would also be saying with the Series 11 is things like the actual screen size, the actual design and things like that, like I mentioned before, they're all going to be staying the same as the Series 10. Maybe a new color might be introduced, but really there's not going to be many other changes, sort of the actual look for the Series 11 this time round. But where something new is also going to be introduced is that we've been told that a new blood pressure sensor is also going to be added to the Series 11 potentially this time. And this new Series 11 blood pressure sensor, well, it does what it says on the tin. It'll be able to measure your blood pressure. So obviously if you're like at the gym, for example, and pushing yourself super hard and your blood pressure is going really high, it'd be able to alert you for that. Also from other sort of health medical kind of reasonings, that obviously if your blood pressure gets super high for a reason, then obviously it'd be able to alert you for that too, and you'd be able to monitor that. So that is great news to hear. Now, obviously the other question out there is, what about that glucose sensor ability? Well, that doesn't look like that's going to be coming this time round. So the ability for diabetes and things like this, no, it doesn't look like it's coming out for the Series 11. We're going to have to wait at least till the Series 12 for that new sensor to be added into the likes of an Apple Watch. But just quickly, guys, I want to tell you about the channel giveaway, and it's for this. It's for an iPad Pro, and I'm giving away this iPad Pro to one lucky subscriber on this channel at the end of September time. But this iPad Pro is no ordinary iPad Pro. Oh no. This is a 13-inch M4 iPad Pro, and it's also got 1 terabyte of storage inside of it. And if you know anything about the 1 terabyte option, it means it's got 16 gigabytes of RAM inside of this. It's also got the full fat M4, I like to call it, the 10-core CPU, the 10-core GPU, and on top of this too, I've also giving it away because it's also got a cellular modem inside of it, so you can take it out and about with you too. And like I said, one lucky subscriber is going to get their hands on it at the end of September time. Now, to enter into this giveaway, it's quite simple. There's 2 things you need to do. The first thing you need to do right now is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it's going to be a new iPad, maybe it's going to be a new iPhone, maybe it's going to be some new AirPods or something else. Or it could be something nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be, say, a Nintendo Switch 2 or something else completely different. Just put it down in the comments below right now. Now, the other parts of the giveaway will be happening at the end of September time, where I'll be making a video. And in that video, I'll give you even more details about it, including when I'm going to do the live stream for this iPad Pro to give it away. And there'll also be a form to fill in too. So you want to keep an eye out for that video. So the best thing you can do right now is make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell to look out for that video. Plus, you want to be a subscriber too, because obviously I'm giving this away to a lucky subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys is that sadly there are still some scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, tending to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best to see right here. Please do report them. So, moving on from this then, what about the release date and price for the Series 11? Well, let's talk about the release date first of all. And we've been told that the next generation release date of the Series 11 is going to be set for September time. When in September time? Well, we've been told already by a leak that Apple are going to be doing their Apple event on week commencing September 8th. And most likely the event will be happening on September 9th or September 10th, what's a Tuesday or Wednesday, and then you'll be able to pre-order the new Series 11 for the first time that Friday, and that would be on the 12th of September. And then you'll be able to wear the brand new Series 11 watch for the very first time a week later, and that will be on September 19th. So that is the first time you'll be able to wear this new Apple Watch. But then for the price wise, we've been told that most likely the price is going to be staying exactly the same. And we can look towards the Series 10 prices right now. So if you go for the aluminum or the aluminium model, the smaller one, what's the 42mm one, that starts at $399 US. Now obviously that's just the GPS model, it's not the cellular model there. So that's the starting price for that one. But then if you decide to go up to the next sizing, and that's the 46mm watch face or the screen size, well that starts at $429 US. So that's the price of what that model is going to be for that, and that's what we're looking towards for the Series 11 as well. Obviously picking out cellular, obviously picking out titanium changes up those prices a fair bit there, so just be aware of that too. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest that we have on the Apple Watch Series 11. Are you excited for it? Are you going to be getting one? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well guys, it's time to wrap up this video too, so if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.